everyone. So we're back finally. I'm sorry. I've been just crazy doing stuff. Yeah, it hasn't even been funny. I've been working a lot. I'm in a musical now, so it's just I have like no time anymore. But I finally made myself make this video, and actually the last time I tried to make it, my battery died. So I was like, oh great, now I have to charge this dumb thing, and then I can make the video. Okay, well, whatever. So here's our Netherfield style, the much promised one. At last I get to make it. So it is basically, we're going to do the same thing we did in our other Elizabeth hairstyles. So we're going to pull our hair up into a ponytail. Yes, I'm dressed for work, that's why the name tag. I have to go to work at 10 this morning. And I was like, I have enough time to make a hair tutorial. But no, just for any of you who may be wondering there, I am not going to wear this hairstyle to work. I am going to take it down. That would look really silly. I work in a clothing store. If I worked in an office, that would be different. Okay, so high ponytail, just like before. Now with this one, what we have to do is we have to take a ribbon and pull it through our ponytail. Just a second, I'm dropping flowers. Okay. Any length ribbon. This is probably going to be longer than I need. I don't know. I've never done this hairstyle with this ribbon. I did it with some other ribbon, but I can't remember which one it was, and I couldn't find it. Even if I had remembered, I probably wouldn't have found it. So this is what we're using for now. So you can trim it when you do it. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. Okay, so it's not as smooth as I would like that. You're going to pull a part of it through. Where did it go? About as much as, let's see, that's a pretty good length, I think. Maybe a little shorter. No, because I have longer curls. So now what we're going to do is we're going to separate most of the hair. So, you know, with these hairstyles, it's important to separate the top part. You don't want to separate from the side, otherwise you're kind of going to have a lopsided hairstyle. At least it seems to me like that would happen. Okay, now what we're going to do with this, we're going to twist it slightly. Not too tight, but not too loose either, because we don't want something that's like monster size. Okay, now we're going to grab this, the smaller piece of the ribbon, and the rest of the hair, but the other piece we're just going to wrap over. Just like that. Okay. Our pins here. Okay. And just pin it around. I think I'm going to use just about maybe 4. The nicest thing about this hairstyle, it's solid. You don't need a ton of pins, and it will hold really nicely because you have that ponytail in the middle. Okay, now, so this is what we have. Nice. If you want to, you can try to figure out a way how to make your hair shorter. I think I'm going to actually try that today. Let's see. If you have nice short hair, like I did when I first did this hairstyle, you don't have to worry about this part, because your hair should be just the right length when you're done. But I've been growing my hair for a while, so it's gotten kind of long. Okay, and we'll just pin this. Now, if you want your hair to look just like her hair, what you would do now is make nice curls with it. Preferably with wet hair, because you have naturally curly hair. If you use a curling iron, don't let me know. Okay, we're healthy here. We don't use heat and damage our hair. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Doesn't look really great, but oh well, you guys get the general idea. We need the same kind of hair thing we had going on with our other videos. The important thing here is how we do our ribbons. So, now, we're to this point. Trying to make sure I'm staying in the frame here. Now, it looked like what she did was she had a lot of these little rosettes in her hair, or something similar to this. This is just what I'm going to use. This is something basically anybody can get. These are sold at Joann. You could probably get them at Michael's. If you don't have a Michael's nearby, maybe a Hobby Lobby. We have one of those around here. Basically any craft store is going to have these things. So you can get a ton of them in one package. Okay, oh, and then also we need our bigger flowers too. I think she had 4 of them, but I'm not certain. It's been a while since I researched this one. Probably should have researched it before doing it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it out to here. Let's see, how did she do this one? This one, this side. See, one side was different from the other, so it's make certain that you make them different because they aren't supposed to look exactly the same. I think this side came out to here, yeah. And you her ribbon kind of twisted when she did it. Try your best to hide the bobby pins. I know it's really hard for this. Now she had some kind of spray thing going on as well. I don't know what that was exactly, some kind of plastic thing. It looked really pretty, but I don't know where to get those if you guys want to try to research that a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, I think she had ribbons. She had like little bows in the center of those sprays. But now see what I did here? I have a flower going through, and I actually should have done that on the corner. You just put these things on the bobby pins like that. Looks really cool. And I'm trying to put them in, the bobby pins in kind of sideways so that the ribbon hides it a little better. Yeah, that one didn't go so well. It's really hard to hide this stuff. I don't know how they did this for her style in the movie, but somehow they did it. I'm going to put a flower right on here. So I have a request coming up. So my next hair tutorial is going to be a break from my regular series. And I'm going to do that. It's going to be Catherine from Vampire Diaries. Hope I can get that hairstyle right. It looks pretty simple, but I don't know. Some things look simple and they're a lot harder than they appeared to be. Okay, now this part, we want to get a sharp edge right here. Let's twist it one more time. Oh, this thing's really being a nuisance to me. Flowers won't stay on. Okay, we twist it and then we pin it. Right like that. Okay, now a sharp turn, twist, and then don't pull too hard because otherwise you'll pull this right out of the bobby pin. Then you'll have to do it over, but we have to get it with a pretty sharp corner up like that because that's how hers did it. Just like that. I missed the flower. Hold on. Great on time. Oh, I missed the ribbon. See, this is where it really is hard because you gotta concentrate on so many things. I think I'm gonna put the ribbon through here first. There we go. Okay, and now we should be like right about here. if you aimed correctly, you should be there. Oh, nice! I had just the right amount of ribbon. Maybe this is the ribbon I used before. Okay, now with this, how did she do this? I think what they did with this hairstyle is they just kind of pinned it in. With the extra ribbon, they just kind of pinned it in, kind of cover it a little bit with the hair, and then just kind of have it flow. So this is mostly there. I'm going to pin in a couple on this side here because she did have some flowers on the side too, so I wasn't too concerned with this one when I was starting out. So basically in between each twist you put a flower. You do one twist, then stick a flower in. You know, I probably should go to work like this and see the reactions. Totally something I would do just to see a person's reaction. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I hope your curls turn out a little better than mine. Mine look a little ratty, but, you know, it gives you the general idea. It might look much better when I'm actually doing this and I'm going to leave it in and not just showing someone how to do it. Okay, so now we're going to take our big roses, put them on bobby pins, and then we're going to place them in our hair. She had something that looked a little bit more like a real flower, like a real rose, but I don't know how she got them. I don't know what she used or what they used, I should say. She probably didn't do her own hair. But this is just what we're going to use because it looks close enough. So we're going to place these on just the one side, just like this. There we go. And that's it. That's your hairstyle.